Get in the boat! Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today in the video we start off at Uvas. We do a little bit of fishing. We meet up with our buddy Andrew. This was over a couple of days, so went over there to check it out, and the first day I went I got on a chatterbait and a whopper plopper, so I was like, man, this place might just be like great. But I mean, you'll see. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like everything I was sort of like thinking it might add up to. But had a good time there. And then we went down to the creek because we were inspired by our buddy Hooksetter's video about the frogs. Man, he crushed it, and you know, you'll see how we did. But yeah, man, go check out his video. And without anything else, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this one. Back out here today at Uvas. Haven't been here in a good little bit. We got some rock and grass over here. Trying this little cove right here and see what happens. I think we'll start with chatter and then try the fluke. I think it's a little too windy for the top water we have tied on right now. And then of course we got the craw just in case. Don't know how deep or how shallow this is, but I assume it's probably pretty shallow here. Oh, look. Nice. We keep seeing little shad jump right there. So I have to assume that potentially there's some bass nearby where we're seeing the shad jump. Go try the other side in a minute. Okay, let's go try the other side. Oh yeah. All sorts of bait fish up in this grass right here. That's a good sign for us, at least. It's usually where there's bait. There's fish that want to eat the bait. Alright. Start off with the chatter parallel to the to this grass line. See what happens. Okay, see where the grass line sort of cuts off right here. It's a little further out than we had thought it was. There we go. Yeah, right where we thought it would be too, on this grass line. Come up here, buddy. Alrighty, y'all. Got this 1 pound bass right here. Jimothy Bimothy. Probably just slightly over a pound. Got it casting parallel to this grass line. And we're gonna see if we can't do it again. Let's try and make that happen again. But yeah, we're casting here and we kept pulling grass, and then I just walked this way and then I see right where the grass line cuts off. So I was like, let's cast parallel to that because there's probably some bass just outside of that grass line waiting for some bait fish to slip up and make a mistake, and there it was. That is indeed what just happened. Could have gotten the backlash of the year right there, but we didn't because we thumbed it correctly. Let's try the top water and then we'll try a different spot. Actually, we'll throw the T-rig once or twice that way, then we'll try a different spot. Ugh. But I just feel like we have to throw the walking bait also a couple of times. Just a couple more casts with this thing right here, and then Then we're gonna go try a different spot. We got about 1 hour of sunlight left, so we gotta make the most of it. We just keep retrying this spot because it's where we caught our first fish, and you know, sometimes it's hard to leave fish to find fish. And maybe that was the only one in this spot that wanted to come out and say hello. I think we're putting a whopper plopper onto our topwater rod, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all, we got the whopper plopper tied on. Gonna see what it do. For this, we probably want to keep moving, and so we shall. Cast, step, cast, step. Oof. Slipping into this water is not what we're attempting to do here. Sometimes the path most taken is the most taken for a reason. And that reason today is not sliding into the water. The question is, carp or bass? Carp or bass? Sometimes it's really hard to tell because these carp out here blow up pretty violently. That was a bass though. Skim in. Thanks, bud. Yep, another 1 pounder. Let's see what's the best way to wash you off. Look, bass is lucky that I'm not. Yep, 1 pound bass on the whopper plopper. Woo. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, Jim Bob's all washed off. Thanks for hitting top water, bud. Let's throw you back. There he goes. But yeah, that was out there in the open, huh? Open water. The old trusty whopper plopper 110 loon color. Alrighty, y'all. Back out here today. Day 2. Yesterday we came in the late evening. The last hour of daylight, caught a couple. Now we're here at noon the following day. Conditions are it's still windy, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Make anything happen if there's a noon bite going on here. All right, y'all, after a big walkabout with the chatter and going up and down this cove with multiple different lures, the only bait I've seen have been in this cove. The only bait I've seen has been in this cove, really. And so I assume, you know, the bass are near where the bait is, but they're not up in the water column chasing anything right now. So we tied the drop shot on, classic drop shot. We're gonna see if we can't find at least one. It'd be nice to just not skunk at this point. The thing about fall fishing is you find them and they're biting, or they're just not biting. Like other times of the year, you can get them to react a lot easier. But it seems like in the fall, getting that reaction bite when they're just not munching is a little more difficult. Or if we find a spot with like some crawdads we see crawling in the grass, or crawdad bits and pieces on the ground, maybe throw a craw around and catch a couple, you know. But covering water in the fall is important, and it's a lot harder to do from the bank. So, you know, if you're only catching 1 or 2, I'd say you're probably doing pretty all right. But there's probably other people out there who are bank anglers who have been doing it for years and have got a system down and just crush it, you know. But that's what we're doing here. We're always learning. We're always aiming to learn and never stop learning. To do that, you got to keep fishing. Alrighty. Oh, god dang it, dude. I had a bite. Did it take our worm? Nope. Okay. Okay, we're getting bit again. There we go. Feels like not a horrible one. It's not teeny. Yeah, no, it's not tiny. Yeah. It's like a 1 pound bass. Yep. There we go. No skunk. We'll take it. We knew that they were probably out deeper, and he was. There we go. Yep, Jimmy here. Pound, probably because of that stomach. Saved us from skunking. Drop shot saves the day. When nothing else will get him, drop shot. Back you go. There he goes. Just do the thing that we said we were gonna do. See if this buzz baits. So far, it seems like the answer is yes. I'll just save the buzzbait for later. But I have a feeling that it might be something that we actually utilize and maybe catch a fish on, you know? Which would be amazing. Yo! What up, dude? Nice. I was just testing out how this buzzbait would work with this rod and this wind, and it's nice, but I think they're still deep. Yesterday I spent so much time throwing moving stuff, like from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I didn't catch my first fish till like 2:30 p.m. and it was on a drop shot like way deep. Yeah. So I think they move up shallow in the later afternoon, but that's why it's a good time to start now, because you can hopefully my plan is like we'll be here for when we start noticing them moving up shallow, you know?
Yeah, the last time I was here last weekend, my only strategy was bomb it out as far as I can, wait like 5-10 seconds, and then just burn super slow on the way back.
When I came here from 6 to 7:30 2 days ago, I just walked right up here and I saw like the line where it was grass and then it dropped off. Yeah. My first cast with the chatterbaits when I caught like that 1.5, and then it was like 40 minutes of me throwing the chatter around and not getting anything. And then right over by that pipe down there, I just cast the whopper plopper out into the middle and got another like 1.5 pounder just come up and eat the whopper plopper. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. You got one? Sheesh. On the spinner, baby. Nice. We seen it. We all seen it.
A little over a pound, what would you say?
I call that 1.5 pounds easy. That was cast out into the middle also, huh?
It was like
right, you cast that way?
Yeah, like kind of where you were casting at. Look at what these guys do to my spinner baits.
Oh, bend them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to bend your spinner bait back, dude. Well, if you got them on moving, dude, I have to go get something moving. Sheesh.
I like the spinner bait, but I never had one before last weekend.
Really?
Yeah. That little dink that I caught in that video.
Yeah.
That I also sent you. That one was my first one.
Nice. I see a lot of movement in the water right here on the bank. I don't know if it's carp or if they're just little babies. Oh, okay, dude. All right, I'm getting my getting my spinner. You've sold me, dude. Okay, there's a fish there. Not losing this goddamn frog. Stupid thorn bush, dude. Oh, we learned something. Ugh. Let's don't try and fish through that stuff. So if we had tried to retrieve a frog, fish through that, we would have lost it for sure. It's October 1st. Don't know what the likelihood of catching a frogfish is, but I have confidence that it's possible. And I don't know if that's foolish. I choose to believe that it's not. It worked. It's a good one too. That's why I use braid. Here. Pour grass. That's a good one. Oh, get in the boat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that chunker. Woo! He smacked it. That's how you get some adrenaline going, baby. Let's stinking go. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that stomach. Look at that fish. Let's stinking go, dude. Heck yeah. Frog in the top of the mouth, covered in grass, fat belly. Okay, enough f***ing around. Let's get the weight, get him back. It's funny because I was literally just saying to the camera, like, I don't know if it's reasonable. Ooh, look at that, frog just comes out like that. Didn't know if it was reasonable to expect whether or not we catch a fish, but we caught a nice one. See how much she weighs and get her back in the water. I needed that. 3.3. 3.3. Let's get her back. Let's go, dude. There it goes. Let's go, dude. That was pretty freaking sick, dude. is a 3.3 and it brought back another 3 pounds of freaking grass. Like I said at the beginning of the video, reason we're out here with the frog today is because our buddy Hook Setters came out here and did a video of white frog versus brown frog, which gets better eats. And in his video, I noticed and he pointed out the white frog was getting blown up on a lot more, but they were eating the brown frog better. And some other fishing YouTubers I've watched have said, like, on a white frog, sometimes it's a good idea to put like a little red mark on the white frog so they have something to target. And I'll show you in a second, but this lunker frog that we're using right now sort of has a already part of it, sort of a thing like that. All right, got all the grass off. But yeah, look at this frog, it has a little yellow up top. So I figured maybe that works kind of like the red that they were talking about putting on their white frogs. And it has a little bit of brown on it too. I know the top of the frog isn't usually what the bass see, but you know, man, definitely doesn't hurt. But like, you saw all that grass that we just freaking brought back with that fish. That's why you want that braid and that heavy rod. We're using our Phoenix rod again today, 50-pound braid. If that was a 3-pounder, fighting a 5-pounder back would probably be pretty freaking insane. So if there's no more catches in this video, I'm gonna show you some clips of like the average size bass that I've been catching lately. Ah, you did have a fish. What the heck? There we go. Got him that time. Fish is a fish is a fish. That's what I say. Bim Bob, back you go. Got a Jimmy. Like the smallest Jimmy ever, to be honest with you. So yeah, those are some examples of the quality of the fish that I've been catching on average lately. But if you've been liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Peace. How's that leaf taste, my dude?